All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessing, salutation. Hopefully, they got there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole flag, the believers, the listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And what I want to get into real quick, just an article I was reading, and pretty much we're in a time, all right, where Esau Edom, is going to really clamp down, on what they call anti-government speech, okay? And we know the aim ultimately is to get rid of the word. Now, he does want to get rid of, these truthers and, which a lot of, these so-called truthers are set up as controlled opposition, but you have some sincere ones out there as well. As the scriptures say, his own tongue, all right, shall fall upon him. Okay, you have a lot of Edomites, going into, all right, the pretty much the NWO, the agendas, people who have worked in certain industries and, that seen things and was a part of things that, like, damn, they going too far and then quit, and, told it all, what they know. All right, it's all prophecy, man. But ultimately, there's a war between the left and the right. Okay, Esau and Jacob. All right, the righteous and the wicked. Okay, and it's getting to the point where this devil, all right, is going to want to clamp down on the word, which is all going to fulfill prophecy, man. Okay, so let's read some of these things, and discuss what this devil has going on. Now, it says conspirators for the Constitution. All right, it says when anti-government speech becomes sedition. Okay, now I got this quote from George Orwell: "In the time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Let's be clear about one thing. Seditious conspiracy isn't a real crime to anyone but the U.S. government. To be convicted of seditious conspiracy, the charge levied against Stuart Rose, who was sentenced to 18 years in prison for being the driving force behind the January 6th Capitol riots." And see, they make a big deal out of particular things, all right, to set the stage, for them to be justified in what they already want to do. Okay, the January 6th thing, was just a way, to police the internet, against anything that was anti-government. They allow these things to get out of control, and, they set up, so-called riots and, storming the Capitol, and they put it on loop on the media and shove it down your throat. Then this whole Kanye and Kyrie thing, all right, they set that up to establish the narrative, of Jake being the anti-sim, okay? As the latest video from El Wamba, went into pretty much the Biden administration is setting up, to be, anti, to set up laws and legislation against anti-sims, which at the end of the day, that's impossible. All right, because we're Shemitic people as well, but that's another topic. But we're seeing the stage being set. That's the point. All right, so I'm gonna keep reading, and it said one doesn't have to engage in violence against the government, vandalize government property, or even trespass on property that the government has declared off limits to the general public. To be convicted of seditious conspiracy, one need only foment a revolution. And see, in the spirit, we teach a spiritual revolution, to be against the wickedness of this society. We teach to be against wickedness, man. And they're going to consider it seditious, man. Okay? Just as they did, the Apostle Paul. Matter of fact, let's try to get that, because you had Jake, and Jake going to be the worst, man. It's going to be niggas that's going to be the worst. All right? When it comes to the demonization of the prophet. Okay, I believe that's in Acts. You see? Let's go here to the book of Acts, chapter 24. Let's start at 1. All right. It says, and after 5 days, Ananias the high priest descended with the elders and with a certain orator named Tertullus, who informed the governor against Paul. See, there's no new thing under the sun, man. This doctrine has always been, a threat to the current power structure, man. Okay? And that's why you had, those, pretty much those persecutions of the Christians in the Roman, all right, empire, okay, because the doctrine was anti-Rome, okay, it was anti-wicked. This doctrine is anti-wicked, and this is a society ruled in wickedness, man. Okay, Christians was Israelites, man, that followed Yahushua. All right, that term Christians was put on them in Antioch. Pretty much it was like a mocking. Okay, well the Christians were really, all right, during those times of the persecutions, from Nero, certain, emperors will persecute, the Christians, okay, because they was contrary, all right, to the current society, man. They wasn't violent, okay, but they had beliefs, they condemned, okay, the current society, man, okay. Verse 2, it says, and when he was called forth, Tertullus began to accuse him, and this is a nigga, man, saying, seeing that by thee we enjoy great quietness. Okay? Cooning, man. Nigga cooning, man. And you gonna have a lot of coon niggas that's gonna be with, all right, this government and demonizing the prophets, man. Okay? There's gonna be a lot of coon niggas come out the woodworks, okay, because Jake look at it as we're messing up, their convenience. Okay? A nigga is convenient with being a privileged slave. Okay? Even though privileges are being stripped away as we speak. You see? It says, and that very worthy deeds are done unto this nation by thy province. We accept it always and in all places, most noble Felix, with thankfulness. Notwithstanding that I be not further tedious unto thee, I pray thee that thou wouldest hear us of thy clemency a few words. For we have found this man, speaking of Paul, a pestilent fellow and a mover of sedition among all the Jews throughout the world, and a ringleader of the sect of the Nazarenes. You see? And so they're going to do the same thing today. They're going to charge us with being movers of sedition. Okay? Brothers prepared to be charged with felonies for preaching his word, man. This is why we tell you this ain't a game. This ain't no about gimmicks. This ain't no goddamn fashion show. Okay? The goddamn cape. This is real, man. Okay? Brothers prepared to be charged for felonies for teaching his word, man. This is what it's coming to, man. Okay? And this is why we can't love this life, man. We got to put everything in the world to come. That's what Yahushua, man. Our life is hid in Yahushua, as the scriptures say, man. Okay? Because everything we have here, man, is going to go quick, man. We're going to have nothing quick when they start bringing these charges out, man. Prepare for bank accounts to be froze. They're going to hit brothers with the RICO, man. You know Esau Petty, man. He going to hit brothers with RICOs. Okay, free bank accounts, man. Okay? And then gonna do a RICO on $250. He gonna free, like, goddamn, But this nigga, man. Okay? So let's go here. Go back to the article. Okay, it says, to be convicted of seditious conspiracy. Let's see what that's going into. Seditious conspiracy. All right, and they gonna link us to white supremacists. Okay, even though we haven't did, you know, a percentage, it doesn't even register the wickedness and violence they've done. It doesn't even register, man. Okay, so let's go back here. It says, I didn't really say nothing. It says, this is not about whether Rhodes deserves such a hefty sentence. This is about the long-term ramifications of empowering the government to wage war on individuals whose political ideas and expression challenge the government's power, reveal the government's corruption, expose the government's lies, and encourage the citizenry to push back against the government's many injustices. Okay? This is about criminalizing political expressions and thoughts, words, and deeds. Okay, so we know they're going to lump the gospel into this, man, because this gospel is against this society, man. The Lord raised us up to be contrary to these people. Okay, when you go to Wisdom of Solomon 2, all right, Wisdom of Solomon, check the Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, okay, and you read it, it goes into the mind of these elites in these latter times, man. Okay, and I'm going to start at verse 12 and get to the point. This Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 12. It said, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn. Okay, these elites is hearing this message. They're hearing this doctrine. They're seeing people repenting. Okay, people leaving the churches. The enchantments is getting weak. Eve, the Eve, the enchantment of Eve, because Eve was a major distraction, man. Eve was weaponized against the nation, man. Okay, how out of order she was weaponized against the nation, man. Okay, Eve out of order has been a weapon of mass destruction, man. Okay, and see, as these enchantments are getting weak, all right, and how they're getting weak, man, through this word, man. The Lord has raised us up as spiritual weapons, man. Okay, you're going to get it. It says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraided us with our offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgressions of our education, and infamy being famous for wickedness, man. Okay? So, yeah, we objected his infamy, man. We upbraided, all right, his offending the law, okay, because everything that he puts into law is contrary to the laws of the Bible, man. Okay, and we're calling this man out, man. We're stepping to this man in the spirit, man. Just as John the Baptist stepped to Herod, man. Herod Tetrarch, man, the son of Herod the Great. Okay, just as Eliashib was going into in this lesson, man. Hey, we're stepping to this devil, man. All right, tell him he's off. Okay, for verse 13, he professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High. He called himself the child of the Lord. Yeah, Yasha Allah. As we call ourselves Israelites, we're calling ourselves a child of the Heavenly Father. Okay, we're calling ourselves princes of the power, man. We're calling ourselves inheritors of the earth, man. Okay, and Esau, he envies that, man. Okay, verse 14 is the point. He was made to reprove our thoughts. Okay, so the prophet was created, all right, to be a spiritual weapon against this devil, man. And let's prove it. You see, let's get this in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. Okay, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. And I started at 4. It said, the word of the Lord came to me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So the Lord made us a prophet unto the nations, okay, before we came out the womb. So the Lord made us a certain way. It said he knew, all right, Jeremiah, before he was formed in the belly. So the Lord made the prophets a particular way for a particular purpose, man. Okay? And what these devils had come to the conclusion, like, damn, they was made, all right, to reprove our thoughts, man. And what is this man's latest thoughts, man? This NWO. What is he trying to implement? This NWO and wickedness, man. And we're reproving in real time. Okay? Now, what was Jeremiah given the authority to do? Jeremiah 1:10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. You see? So the prophets are uprooting this wicked society with this word, man, through the power we have by Shema Shai. And we're planting righteousness, man. Okay? That's what's happening, man. The Lord is uprooting this kingdom, man, through this word, man. Okay? And it's going to be a physical uprooting at the return of Yahushua. Let's get that in Thessalonians, man. Okay? And as this word is being uprooted, this devil, hey, he's going to go for the low blow, man. He's going to lie. Okay? He's going to push propaganda, you know? And then he's going to go with his move, man. But guess what? A standard coming. You see? And eventually Yahushua coming, man. And that's the order. Okay, it's gonna be some martyrs in the midst of that, you know. And at the end of the day, as we, increase in understanding and faith, hey, ain't no such thing as death for the elect, man. Okay, we'll be right back. We'll be right back, man. This is 2 Thessalonians, all right, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. So the wicked Esau Edom has been revealed, okay, through teaching, all right, through the men that the Lord has raised up, starting with our apostles and elders and their elders, man. Esau Edom has been revealed. The wicked has been revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, the prophets, okay, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, Yahushua, okay. So this devil is being revealed. Okay, he's being consumed by this word because he has no answer, okay, for this word, man. He has no rebuttal, okay? When it comes to this word, the devil has no rebuttal. He's being consumed, okay? His ways, his Western culture is seeming foolish as hell, man. Even to people that are not in the truth, man, Western culture is on the major attack, man. And that's the foundation of this satanic kingdom, is the liberation of Western culture, which is based in Satanism, man. Okay? And even to people that's not, a believer in the word, they're fed up with the Western culture, man. But this word is putting that vibration out there, man. Okay? So let's go here. It says the same thing in Isaiah 49:1. It says, listen, O isles, unto me, and hear ye people from far. The Lord have called me from the womb. Okay, you see that? The prophets was created specially to go against this devil, man, this wicked empire, man, in the spirit. Okay? It said, the Lord have called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother, have he made mention of my name. He have made me, and he have made my mouth like a sharp sword. In the shadow of his hand have he hid me, and made me a polished shaft. In his quiver have he hid me. Okay, so the prophet was like a secret, righteous weapon. Okay, a spiritual weapon that the Lord will bring out in these latter times, man, and start hewing this empire down, man. Okay, so if this place is on a decrease, this devil is gonna get desperate, man. Okay, and this man is gonna get petty. He's gonna lie. He's gonna use his technology, propaganda, the media, the enchantments, and it's all coming, man. So this is where we at, man. I just want to bring that out. Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters will edify. Till next time I say shalom.